Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Northside Plow with Pop One Podcast here with another profile. We are at the OTS Championship over at Vans in Ridgeland, Mississippi. I'm here with John. He just went top 4 with what deck did you play?
I played Infernoble.
Infernoble. That's pretty spicy, huh? So I'm very interested in seeing the profile. You got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to my future job employer. If you're seeing this, I think you should really consider me for the position. But outside of that, let's get on to the profile.
Let's go.
Alright, so the best normal summon when you go first is Connector, and then the summon the Dolphin. And then the best normal summon when you go second is Yugioh. Decide this out when you go second, and you just go with these in most matchups. The best extender in the deck is Renard. This card's crazy. These are the cards you want to see in your hand. Everything else is, like, for the most part, very searchable.
Okay.
So one Ricciardo, that's part of your combo. One Turban, part of your combo. One Oliver, it's like the best extender. You can use this a lot of times to play around Imperm on these old. Very, very good card. One Magus, this lets you basically recycle your resources and lets you, it turns the deck from like a glass cannon into like actually very, very good at grinding.
Okay.
And then for the non-Infernoble extenders, it's the one Fire Flint Lady, and then the one Gear Free. Flint Lady is really important because this isn't a Fire Warrior, and so a lot of times you have a hard time extending if that gets Ash Blossomed, so this comes up for that.
Okay.
And then Gear Free is just crazy.
Yeah.
And then for the search spells, the best part about this deck is the fact that it can search like 1,000 cards. So, one Rhoda, triple Heritage and Chalice, triple Museum, triple Durendal, and then one Almace. So basically, Rhoda searches any of these, this searches this, which searches this, which searches any of these. This also searches this, which searches any of these. Basically, all these cards can be any one of these that you need in your hand, which is really, really strong.
That's really cool.
But then the cards in the deck that are like bad, but you have to play for its old equip, are like one Joyous, one DDR, one Phoenix Blade. These cards are like mediocre to draw. If you draw them, they're not terrible, but for the most part, you don't really want to see them in your opening hand.
Okay.
For the non-engine, I think it's really important for this deck to play non-engine. If you don't play non-engine, you're just basically playing a die roll deck. And you don't want to be doing that. You really want to have non-engine to be able to break boards. If you can't go second with this deck, you're not going to like do well. So I think you have to play the non-engine. And so the non-engine I chose to play was triple Fenrir and then the Rise Heart to go with it.
Yeah.
And then I played 6 books. After the ban list, I don't know if this is correct, but here it's pre-ban list, so I really enjoyed the 6 books. The Rise Heart is really nice off the Fenrir because it's a Fire Warrior, and so it allows you to do your combo even when you open non-engine. Very, very strong. On to the extra deck. Double these old. People imperm the first effect in this crazy. You're supposed to imperm the second effect, imperm the second effect. Don't imperm the first effect, but so many people do. Double Charles, this card is just crazy. It's the name of the deck, I guess.
Yeah.
One Ferocious Flames. This comes up when you talents for stuff and you need to link stuff off. Part of your end board sometimes. Appaloosa. This is for your like anti-Nibiru lines. That's it for links. For Synchros, Double Angelica. Second one comes up in the grind game, and it also comes up in like certain combos where you're trying to play around Nib. The one Roland. I don't think it's needed to play 2, but I can see like there's an argument to play 2, so that way you have like follow-up Barons.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like that's like only really good when you're going first, and this deck doesn't need more help when it goes first. It needs help going second. Charles. You only need the one, especially with Cashier in the format. I don't think it really matters. This is kind of bait by playing the one. I hope that they Unicorn rip this, so they don't rip something which is coming up later in my extra deck. And then one Baron. It's part of your end board a lot of time. Very, very strong card.
Oh, yeah.
And for Warrior too, that's very important.
Oh, yeah.
King Dempsey, you need this for your combos when you don't open a level 4 Fire Warrior. He's very important to get through. But also, like, the rank 4 engine of this deck is actually kind of strong. It gives you plays when you're under Dimensional Barrier. Bagushka, this is what you make when you get Shifter. That's why like this card's really, really good, because if you open Fenrir, this is a free special summon, and it allows you to make like any of your level 4 normal summons into Bagushka.
Okay.
And then the last card is Zeus. This is the card that I hope they don't hit off Unicorn, because my goal when I'm going second against Kashtira is to just Zeus them. But just having Zeus in the extra gives so much more like utility to like stealing cards, which is what the side deck is pretty much.
All right, nice. What did you decide to side for this event?
So the side deck, like I said, the issue with this deck is that when it goes first, it's fine. It's when it goes second, it really struggles. And I felt like hand traps were not that strong. They don't stop enough. And so for that reason, I went for like a strict board breaker approach with this deck, and I think it's correct. If the meta switches up, it might change, but I really enjoyed this. So the theme, I guess, of the side deck is Thrust. I use this as a solely going second card to fetch any of like, it's basically, this is like my toolbox, and I want to get my tools out of my toolbox. Those tools I played are Talents, and then Herald of Abyss, this is for Pearly, and Change of Heart. This is like probably the 15th card in the side deck. It's not very good. Double Lightning Storm, Harpies, and then triple Evenly. So basically, against like back row matchups, I have like 9 going second cards, all of which, like, in my opinion, win me the game on the spot.
Yeah.
You just want to see these cards.
Oh yeah.
And then in other matchups, so like the main deck is only like 10 non-engine, technically 9. But when you side deck out connector when you go second, and so it goes up to like 13, 14, I don't know the actual number. But it gets a lot bigger, and so you're able to play like all of these really powerful cards, and then also have follow-up where just 2 warriors is your full combo. So you're basically just trying to break their board, have 2 warriors for full combo. And then the only card for when you go first, because it's the only card you need, is Anti-Spell. It stops Dark Ruler or more, which is a huge threat for this deck. It's like the only card that breaks the board. So you gotta play it when you go first. But that's our deck profile.
Well, good job today. You got your invite today. So very cool, man. We're gonna see you in Nats.
Yeah, of course.
Right on, man. Well, we see you in Nats. Come say what's up. Pop One Podcast. We'll see you again. Appreciate you letting me get the profile, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.